Hello. This is the chair workout. You can pick out one exercise or two, do the whole routine together. It's a great one to do when you don't feel like committing to an hour workout or a 30-minute workout. And you don't want to feel guilty because you may have been a lazy couch potato. You ready, Susie?
Yes.
Okay. Ready? Here we go. So, sit with your back nice and straight and feet together and inhale up and exhale out. And what we're thinking about here is our breathing, inhaling, and we're also thinking about having good posture, standing, well, sitting with our back nice and long and erect. Thinking about really good posture. Inhale up and exhale out. And we're going to do a side stretch here. Reaching out to the side. Let's open our legs now about as wide as our shoulders, or a little bit wider. And just go side to side. Just lengthen and feel that stretch. You know, especially if you are in a job where you're sitting a lot or driving a lot, it's really good to do these stretches. Or if you're at the computer a lot. And breathe. We get some side stretches here. One more. All right, a great one to do is just to stand up and sit down. We're going to stand up and we're going to sit down. That seems like no big deal, right? Sometimes it is a big deal. Let's hit 10 in. If you could just hit 10 in on every commercial break, you'd be surprised that you could get in 50 or 100 at the end of your TV shows. There's 4, 5. You want to really stand up to a nice straight back. Put your hands on your thighs and try to keep your spine as erect as possible. I'm doing a little rocking motion. Susie laughed because I said the word erect. Let's do a few more. Up and down and up and down. All right. Scoot back and let's stretch our legs. Let's do alternate knee hugs. Great one to do. Just bring a knee into your chest and lower down. And we just alternate that. Just a nice press and lower. And a press and down. And a press and down. Now, I'm not going to do as many as I would do. I just want to show you them, and you can do as many as you want. But if you just did a few, that's great. Our goal would be maybe to hit in 10 at a crack and go again. Now, you could add on to this, so we could hold it here and just circle our ankle, or we could flex and point our ankle. And then I think, oh, my posture, let me get my posture really good. Really feel that nice hip flexor stretch. And then the other side, good. Press into your rib cage and circle that ankle about if you want. Or do some flex and points. And see, I'm just thinking, oh, I need to really make sure I have a lengthened spine. Here we go. So that right there, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just doing that. Let's do some shoulders here. Shoulders circling around. Always feels really good. And let's reverse the circle. And I'm not really worried about how many I'm doing, just to make it feel good. Let's recap what we did, okay? Let's start off with a good inhale and exhale, lengthening our spine. Good breath in. A few of those. How about some side stretches? Reach it up and over. Big long stretch. Let's do 2 more. You might want to do 8 of these if you have the time. And up. Let's stand up and sit down. Hands on your thighs, nice tall back. Pop it up and sit down. I'm actually going to fit in 10 on this. I think it's great if you were able to fit in 50 to 100 a day. Bring it up and down. You could even reach your arms on some of them. That would make it a little bit more advanced. Big reach.
Woo!
Yes. it's an exciting thing. You go, Suzi.
You're on a roller coaster.
Woo! Wait, let's do it again. Just stick your arm. Let's do the wave now. Now we're at a game. We're at a football game. Woo! Doing the wave. Yeah. Okay. And then you can do some shoulder rolls and some head rolls. And you can, someone punched you in the stomach, good stretch, and then arch it up. Back. Collapse your back, and then arch, and collapse, and arch, collapse, and arch. Now we've moved side to side. We've done back and front. Let's do a twist here. Feels good. And just twist, try to keep your knees going forward and look over your shoulder. Try to keep your back nice and lengthened. And let's do the other side. And look over your shoulder. We've all done this one. And twist, especially when we're at the movie theater, to see who's talking and to see who's making noise with their candy wrapper. We pretend like we're stretching our back, but we're looking for the culprit. And bring it center. All right, if you were just to do those stretches, that would be a great thing to do. But we should set up so you have some equipment around you. And let's go ahead and pick up some weights here. Let's do a light weight. So 5-pounders are good to start off with if you've never worked with weights before, or 3-pounders. These might even be your heavy weights. And we're going to make our squat more intense. So instead of our hands on our thighs, we're going to just hold some weights. So we're going to go for 10 on this. So you could start off with 5 pounds and work your way up, going to 8 pounds and then 10, and who knows, the sky's the limit. But it's nice just to start small, and it's safe to start small with a smaller weight. All right? And up and down, and one more. Up and down. Hands on your thighs. Excellent. We did it. And another great one you can do is just, we got to get our legs. Kick a leg. And kick a leg. And kick. And kick. And you could just keep doing this while you're watching your show. And just keep kicking your legs. Then you could do a kick and hold it. And flex and point your foot. And it sounds really easy, but you actually kind of feel that.
Yeah.
It takes some effort to keep your back nice and straight and lengthened, and also to hold that leg out there straight and flex and point the foot. A little coordination there. Let's try the other leg. Hold it up, straighten your back. Here we go, flex and point that foot. And you want to breathe while you're doing it. And just flex and point. And flex and point. I'm going to sit back in my chair now. I've still got my weights. And we did this yesterday, but you can do it seated. And it's just a straight lever lift. And we're working our shoulders here. And I want to have my lift be just about shoulder height. It could be a tiny bit higher, but not too high. And I can just alternate it one at a time. And I want to stop on my lift. So we lift it and stop. Now we want to exhale when we lift. And hold it out. And lower down. And this could be with a 1-pounder, 2, 3, 5. I'd probably keep this straight lever lift at 5 pounds or below. Because this is our fulcrum right here, our shoulder. And we don't want to impinge it. We don't want to blow out our rotator cuff. So you can do one arm at a time. And that seems pretty good on there. Hey, let's go back to the legs again. This time, let's hold a leg out, and we're going to lift it straight up and down. Up and up. And every time I lift, I'm going to breathe out. And I want to try to get 10 in. And I don't have any ankle weights on at all, but I feel it. It's incredible. 8, 9, and 10. And extend your leg. Get your back tall. Here we go. 10. And pull your stomach in. There's lots of things
Suck
about-
your stomach in.
Uh-oh. I'm sucking my stomach in. Thank you, Suzi.
You're welcome.
7, 8, 9, and 10. Whoa, that was very, very nice. Now, we're gonna do some more things. We could do punches here, front point. Punch. And I can lean on this. And you can punch the screen when your political figure comes on that you're not a fan of. Whoever that may be, I'm not sure, I'm not going to suppose. And just punch and down. Punch and down. So I call it constructive use of aggression. Because we're not hurting anyone and we're getting a workout. So you could do punches front. We could also do punches to the ceiling. So punch it up and up. Now we never want to do any weight work overhead if we have back issues. So if we have back issues, we would leave this one out. But you could reach up without any weights at all, and it's a great exercise. All right, let's do one more. I think it's time for some functional squats, but let's add on to it. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna do a bicep curl, and bring it down, and sit down. Wow, getting a lot done here. Now I could switch to my heavier weights. I've got some there, but I'm just gonna keep these 5s for now. And you just do as many as you have time for. 10 would be a nice goal number. And see, in the time that we've done this video, I think we've done about 30 squats, maybe 40. If you did 50 in a day, that's a big victory. I want to try to make sure that my knees and my feet are all in alignment together. I don't want to go knock-kneed like that. I don't want them to bow out. And let's do one more. Oh, that's great. Good, let's do another one here. Let's just bring it in and out. You've seen at the gym these machines that do this. Well, we can do it without going to the gym. I'm supporting my stomach in, breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we can even do waist slings here. They feel good. You just go to the side, and side, and side. And bring it up center. That's pretty good. Let's shrug your shoulders and let drop. So we're creating tension to release tension. Big shrug, and then let it drop. And up, and drop, releasing that tension from the trapezius, and drop. Let's put one weight down, and just do a nice little twist here. Just going side to side. Hello.
Hi.
Saying hi to my neighbor. Hello. Who did you vote for in the last election? Shh, mum's the word.
Apple.
Oranges. And just, this twist feels good, and it's kind of fun. All right, there you go. So what you could do is add ankle weights on as you get more, we're not gonna do it now, but as you get stronger and more comfortable, you could do that. We can end on just a little stretch here where we just have that knee in, and we're just gonna hold it a little bit longer. Just do a little stretch. Breathing. Now, whenever you're stretching, the only way to get benefit is if you have a lengthened leg. If it's slightly bent, then we're not doing what we intend to do. It's got to be a straight leg. So even if your leg is down here and you're feeling a stretch, it's not about my back right now, it's about my leg, then you've got something good. The other thing you can do is, oh, it's over here. You could take a towel or you could take a rope. And if you had a towel that would work, and you would just hook it underneath, and then you could hold it here like that and get a stretch. But that's another idea. Let's do your other leg. Hug your knee into your chest and extend your leg. Nice and lengthened. And if you wanted, again, you could add some ankle action going on there. Just a nice stretch and breathing. And we can also stretch out your arms. Again, I want to take lengthen spine and just stretch your shoulder out. And the other way. You can hold these a little bit longer than I am right now. I'm just familiarizing you with some things that you might want to think about and do whenever you're watching a TV show or feeling like you've been too lazy. Stretching at my triceps right here. Let's do the other side. Up. Grabbing my arms behind my back. Just bowing down. Bring it up and collapse. And another great one for your hip flexor is called a figure 4. And I want to press down and support myself and really stretch that outer hip flexor. Just push down. And I could release and repeat. Kind of like with your hair, rinse and repeat. And they always said that back in the 70s. You always need to rinse, put cream rinse on your hair, but do it twice. And let's do the other side. That way you'll buy more cream rinse. And push down. This figure 4 stretch is so good for your hip flexor. You could also do this one lying on your back on the floor. Good stretch down there. And let it release, and let's push down again and stretch. All right, good. Inhale up and exhale out. And let's do one more. Good up. And those are just a few stretches that you might want to incorporate into your TV watching. All right? Namaste. Thanks, Susie.
Thank you.
I'm Vivian. This is Suzi Q. Bye.